A lot of budget e-bike brands think they are competing on price. They are not. When someone asks AI for the best e-bikes under $1,000, they are asking, what is cheap enough but still safe enough to buy? In AI search, buyers are not always building the shortlist. AI is often building it for them. So the question is not, does your brand show up? The question is, does AI recommend your brand when the buyer is ready to choose? Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of LLM Authority Index. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI platforms rank, compare, and recommend brands inside real buyer prompts. Budget e-bikes under $1,000 show why AI discovery is becoming a recommendation market, not just a visibility market. The benchmark looked at prompts like best beginner e-bike, reliable budget electric bike, and best e-bikes under $1,000. The pattern was clear. AI systems are compressing a crowded market into brands that feel safer, more practical, and easier to recommend. That is why Lectric, Ride One Up, Aventon, HeyBike, Ancheer, and select Rad Power Bikes models show up repeatedly. But appearing is not winning. A brand can be mentioned as cheap, appear in a comparison, or be included with warnings. That does not mean AI is recommending it as the best choice. This is where AI visibility reporting breaks down. It counts presence, but misses preference. Preference matters because the buyer is nervous about battery safety, durability, support, returns, and whether the bike will still feel smart later. So AI does not reward cheapness alone, it rewards confidence. Lectric performed strongly because AI was putting Lectric into the recommendation zone. Ride One Up performed strongly as the value performance challenger around commuter practicality and price to performance. That framing matters. Best value is stronger than cheap. Cheap creates doubt, value creates confidence, and cheer shows the opposite risk. And cheer is visible, but often budget caveated. AI may describe it as affordable, but also less refined, less consistent, or more entry level. That is the trap. A brand can show up and still lose the buyer because the framing creates hesitation. In AI search, framing shapes trust. Trust shapes the shortlist, and the shortlist shapes demand. So what should budget e-bike brands measure? Not broad AI share of voice, not whether the brand appears somewhere. They need to measure high-intent prompt clusters, best e-bikes under 1,000, cheap electric bike worth buying, Lectric versus Ride One Up, and best budget commuter e-bike. These are decision stage prompts. Brands need to know, are we recommended, where do we rank, and how are we framed? Being first with confidence is very different from being fifth with caveats. Underneath this is citation architecture. AI systems pull from public evidence, reviews, YouTube, Reddit, buyer guides, comparison pages, and ownership feedback. If that evidence says reliable, beginner-friendly, and supported, AI has more reason to recommend you. If it says cheap, inconsistent, or risky, AI may still mention you. It just may not choose you. That is the bigger lesson. The market is moving from being found to being chosen. In traditional search, the battle was page one visibility. In AI search, the battle is recommendation position inside the answer. So when someone searches for the best e-bikes under 1,000, the competition is not just price, it is recommendation legitimacy. Cheap alone is not enough. A mention is not the win. The recommendation is the win. The brands that win will be the ones that teach AI why they are safe enough, useful enough, and trusted enough to be chosen.